I'm a big fan of action. I've got a big boy monkey brain and I enjoy content with a good punch or two. So when trailers for games like Midnight Fight Express drop, I get an itch that needs to be scratched. I want it to make me feel like an unstoppable force, with amazing precision and khaki pants. Wait, what? The game starts off with you, babyface, being interrogated for something. I honestly didn't care all that much, although it acts as a great spot to flash back to the tutorial level, where we discover we're a sleeper agent and need to save the city from a gang takeover of some kind. All of which we get from a sentient drone that sounds like this.
Quite a collection, isn't it?
Great, awesome, cool. Although I don't find the story exactly Oscar-worthy, it serves its purpose, and I'll be avoiding any story-related spoilers for this video. Also, if you like this video, I would appreciate it if you would consider subscribing. Thank you. The gameplay, just right off the bat, is very, very good. It reminds me of a more refined and strategic version of the Batman Arkham Asylum combat, utilizing parrying and counterattacks to get the upper hand where needed, and getting as many combos as possible. This is the basics. It's fun, but repetitive, and gives you little incentive to do anything more than spam the punch button. This is where the skill tree comes in, giving you a vast catalog of abilities from grappling, throwing, takedowns, heavy attacks, secondary weapons, picking up weapons, all of which lead to more intricate and very violent ways of dispatching enemies. Speaking of enemies, there are a lot of them. Like, a lot. They introduce them constantly, which, as annoying as gets after a while, the constantly changing cascade of action fodder keeps things visually interesting. One level you're fighting at the intersection of a gang war, then you're fighting game developers in a pillow fight, and then you're fighting a biker gang. It's all over the place and I love it. There are a few issues here. Emphasis on few though. The combat needs just a few minor tweaks in my opinion at least, like hitboxes and enemy types and such. I also think the shield needs to go. All you do is punch it a few times, nothing interesting or dynamic behind them. It just limits your options. I don't find them very cash money. My biggest complaint is the variant levels, which is not what they're called, but that's what I'm calling them, where you're on a jet ski or on a bike or something like that. And the concept is cool. There are action movies with this as the setting, but they're just not fun. There's only about a small handful of these, and it's worth going through them to get to the next level that's awesome and fast-paced. The final complaint I have is the bosses. They're just kind of there. They feel like normal enemies with extra health. And that's about it. I'll be honest, I was scraping the bottom of the barrel for any major complaints. The game is just pure fun. I feel like I'm the protagonist in every good action movie. It's not groundbreaking or majorly innovative, but it takes the best parts of other combat systems and mashes them together for a fast-paced, silly joyride. I highly recommend this game. It's definitely worth the price tag in my opinion. My objectively correct opinion. Also, as someone who enjoys some good plunger combat, I can appreciate this game on an emotional level. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, I love you. I want to thank you guys so much for watching my last video, the Doom video. That video did really well for my, very small channel. I hope to grow this one day, but yeah, for now, I will be reviewing indie games that I like. Alright, send me money in the mail.